I've noticed a growing sentiment among people is that there was complaints out there that, you know, my videos used to be very narrative driven. You know, like I would make a video and it was a very deep dive and very involved in what the game was, you know, or whatever the topic was of that video. And then people recently have been saying, Sam, you know, they're all right, but they're very just goofs and gags with your friends, just you guys having a fun time, not so much like a point to the video, you know. And I look back at it and I was sitting there thinking, like, where did it all go wrong? Where did I fall apart at? And I realized it was my fucking kids. That's where it fell apart. The second one, it came out in January, and so then my wife's on maternity leave, right? And she's right fucking there, like out in the house. I am not gonna play a single player game and just fucking losing my mind at this game with my wife able to hear me in the rest of the house. I'm not gonna do it. This lady barely respects me as is. She somehow, fucking look at me. She somehow looks at me and goes, I will have sex with that every now and then. I don't want to break whatever magic spell I have loosely grabbing her right now by fucking screaming at a single player game. So I started, you know, relying on my friends. They're a great group of people to help me kind of make multiplayer videos where we're just kind of joking around and stuff, and then somehow turn that into like a video of some sorts, right? So now the daughter is off at daycare. Wife, you know, it's 2021, baby. Bitch is going back to work. Daddy's alone in the house. After like a month of basically straight masturbating, I have decided it's time to get back to work. Now, what's the one thing you guys have been asking for non-stop for the past fucking 6 months? Kenshi. My last Kenshi video was fucking insane. There's this faction in Kenshi that's like cannibals, right? It's an entire civilization of cannibals. And I was going to subjugate these people. I was going to massacre them with my own civilization of women, where the women, it's a matriarchal society. Women are on top, and guys, oh, it's rough, dude. The guys just lay on their back and let the women do all the work. It's the worst thing ever. But I felt it was my duty as a content creator to show women, to show the 1% of my audience that are female, that women are not only strong and capable, but that men are okay with having them do all the work. So I naturally load up the game and I'm like, hey, let's hop back into that, because I didn't finish the whole Cannibal thing. It was supposed to be a 2-part series. And so I crank open Kenshi and I go over here to the load game thing, and I hit the load game thing, and there's no save here because I forgot I got a new fucking hard drive and I didn't save the fucking save for Kenshi from the I just erased and made a new partition on my old hard drive. So start again? Humble beginnings. My 5 women that will soon conquer all of the cannibal wasteland. I've deemed this save the dawn of a new feminist era. By the end of this, these are going to be queens at the top of a mountain of cannibal skulls. What's the worst that could happen? All right, last time we just went to the cannibal area, and like I tried to just invade that shit. Sam's educated now. Sam learned how to read since then. I've become literate, and watching other people's conquering techniques has let me in on some little key pieces of knowledge. You don't just immediately set up in the place where you plan on attacking. That's stupid. First, you got to set up somewhere other than the place you want to conquer first, and then you come in with an overwhelming force. Update. We're in the middle of Auckland territory still. I found a guy passed out on the floor. He's a robot. Oh, fuck me. I found like these starving bandits are trying to fucking kill me. Wait a second. I have the robots on my back, which I fully repaired, which means I should be able to like place them down and they do all the hard work. Put down. Put down. Put him down too. All right, now everybody back up while the robots do their thing. Robots. Robots, do your thing. Robots. Get up! Faster! Kill everything! They're running away, you fat c***! What the fuck was that? That was just I stopped here to trade and I ended up just getting ass blasted. Why do I have my finger up to my mouth like I'm just going like, uh-oh. Oops. I don't know, Inquisitor-sama. Oh. This is turning into the most pathetic journey I have ever seen. I thought those guys were gonna start beating my ass. I did not even know they were here. This is turning into, it is so pathetic. Look at this lady's balls. By herself decides, you know what? I think I could beat up those 15 guys over there. Let's see how this turns out. Ooh. Not well. Seem to have wandered into a large pack of cannibals. Now I made the attempt of making my ladies look like cannibals so that they were friendly with the cannibals. Turns out the cannibals aren't too friendly with other cannibals. All my people are dead? Oh no, they're getting kidnapped! That's not good. Okay, so Herzgob and Helga, which is good because Helga's really the team leader, let's be honest here. They made it to this little village. Problem. Hungo, I don't know where the fuck Hungo is. Let's see. Hungo's laying in the dirt, possibly dying and or dead. She's playing dead right now. I'll just wait for these guys to leave, which it looks like they're getting pretty comfy just standing there. For some reason, you could leave whenever you want. Grungus, similar fate, crawling. And then the last person is Burgog, who has been transported all the way over here to the cannibal camp. I'm not gonna lie to you, things are not looking good for you. This place is a shithole. Why do I even want to take this place over? Turns out those cannibals that were just lurking over unconscious Hungo while I was playing dead, they ended up getting their asses kicked by another group of cannibals. And while the scuffle was happening, I was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so I didn't feel like talking. And I sat there and waited till the kerfuffle was over. And then I got up and walked away. Aqua, if you pop up in the bottom right hand corner one more time, I'm gonna have to fucking beat your ass. You know, I try to hide my wealth, you know, so that people don't get judgmental about just how rich I am. But here it is. You've cracked the code. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see it this way. I make my money by plucking molars out of dead cannibals and selling them at the markets. What do you want from me? Some people do hemp. Some people do wheat farms. I yank out teeth. If it wasn't me, it'd be somebody else. You must learn the only way to get stronger in this game is by enduring massive amounts of ass rapage. This game's weird. Like, the more you get your ass beat, the stronger you are. So, like, it's actually in your best interest to lose 48 fucking fights. How's this guy blocking everything with just a copper pipe? Beat his ass. He's like 4'11". There we go. Jesus. It's like the cool hip thing now to shit on Elon Musk because his parents bought like an emerald farm or something when he was a kid. And so they're like, oh, everything is made because of stolen emeralds. Teslas are literally powered by blood emeralds. And, you know, those people, they get all up in arms over that shit. But if they ever saw how my empire was made... Right here, this dude, that metal loot, he's unconscious. He's not even dead. Yank out his teeth, pair of pliers. Boom. Sometimes they kind of wake up, and then you just gotta whack them once. and the spine. And then you come back in for the teeth extraction. Should I do like one of those 1980s like montages of getting things done to indicate that a lot of time has passed and that I didn't, you know, just establish myself in 2 seconds? I think so. Look at this fucking labyrinth I have made. It is going to take hours, IRL hours, to come up with the material to build this thing.
Meat.
This game, man. This fucking game. I played for over 10 hours before coming to a sickening realization. This is not a viable path to victory. Every day, my camp gets raided by cannibals from a different tribe, and every time at least one of my people gets downed, kidnapped, dragged off, and eaten in the middle of this fucking godforsaken shithole. I feel like McNamara fighting the Viet Cong. I'm like looking at the stats here. I'm like, I killed 48 of them. How am I still fucking losing? It's just not sustainable. They have way more people than me. Yeah, cannibals just walked underneath my wall over here. So there's definitely some sort of wall action that needs to be fixed. And now they're just standing in my base, just screaming meat. That's fine, because I found cookies in the pantry, so... Oh, come on, fuck! Apparently, they just want to fucking tread water in the middle of a lake for 4 days. So, in order to save this person, I have to go knock this guy out in the middle of a fucking giant lake. This guy did a snatch and grab on Leonard. And is completely alone. He's like the war leader guy, right? He's like, oh shit, yeah, I got my
sweet Lenny D.
I got Leonard's sweet tight ass on my shoulder. Let's go. Wait, look. The war man versus a giant spider. He is doing his best to get this meal, dude. Like this is above and beyond the call of a warlord cannibal guy.
I think there's something significantly more intimate going on with
I know, this is way more than a meal. There's something else going on here.
Leonard's a flavor you would die for.
Yeah. I think this might be the end of both Leonard and Cannibal Mancatcher. What are you doing? Attack! Cannibal hunters just fucking healed me up on this guy's shoulder and are letting him carry me away. Bottom left-hand corner, a cannibal from the Skull Drinker clan. These guys, left click, are cannibal hunters. Your job is to hunt this guy. They walked up to me, healed me up on his back, and are watching me get carried away like a fucking bag of coffee on a Bolivian guy's shoulder. Where? What? It's like a tower with robots floating above it. When the fuck did she get here? Where am I? I don't even... I'm at a suspicious lab in the Floodlands. Just fucking end it. Just end it all. I knew I wasn't gonna get away with that shit. Just end it. Time to do some research is what I decided last night. This is like 4 days in now. I started asking some big questions. How do smaller forces overcome established kingdoms? I watched the Ken Burns documentary on Vietnam while I was high as shit. I read the biography of Shaka Zulu. I audiobooked Sun Tzu's Art of War while riding my Peloton. I enlightened myself. I studied the enemy. In my studies, I learned that they have a city and they have a king. And now that I know they aren't like a, you know, the human equivalent of the flood, and they're not just like a swarm of fucking human flies like they seem. Now that I know they have a hierarchy and a culture, I can disrupt that. I came up with a series of ideas, all of them interwoven and interlocked in ways I can't even honestly comprehend. As you can tell, I'm getting absolutely wrecked here. I keep recruiting low-level people and attempting to train them, and then they're just getting consistently shuttled over to like this all-you-can-eat buffet down the road. Which is why I've developed the most devious plan to bolster my ranks with high-quality warriors ever made. Firstly, what you have to do is get some well-trained turret gunners. I use skeletons because they never require food. Cannibals can't eat them. And then I go to, you know, like a neighboring bar, like in any town, hire some mercenaries, cannibal hunters, whoever, it doesn't matter. Hire someone to guard your outpost. Then when they arrive, close the gate behind them and gun them down in your airlock. Pick up their body, chuck them in a cage, download the Steam Workshop mod called Recruit Anybody, and boom, you have yourself a badass teammate. Now that I have the base properly defended, I can work on a series of teams and missions dedicated to bringing the downfall of the cannibals through ulterior methods, such as Operation Drainage. Team members: Danny Ocean, formerly of Ocean's 11, the Gray Fox, Master Thief from Oblivion, and finally, Al Barker. Together, they will carry out the most daring heist in history. They will steal a man with a bounty, the king of the dust bandits to be exact. I found him hiding in this tower I found. How much is he worth? 35,000 cats. Here, we're gonna sneak around this way. All right, I want you to karate chop this guy in the back of the head. They have no idea. No. Just go right there, go right there. Go right there. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck was that? Oh, this game's so dumb. Let's come in for round 2. That guy should be fired. He should be fucking fired. Damn, dude. All right, this is money right here. Dude, I'm gonna empty out this place doing this exact technique. This is fucking insane.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh. Okay, we'll send in the battalion. Yep, get in there, get in there. Everybody get in there. Holy shit, there's a lot of these guys.
Slavery. MP4.
Dust King's wanted by Holy Nation, Czech Kingdom. Cool. Everybody wants a bite of this guy. I'm gonna turn in the Dust King for a fat 35,000 big ones.
Here's for your reward. Yeah.
35,000 big ones, baby. Bye, Dust King, you little bitch. Look how sad he looks with his feet sticking through the floor. But wait, there's more. What if I take the same guy and steal him again, only to collect the bounty from another city? A plan so brazen, so stupid, it might just work. My boys, Danny Ocean, Gray Fox, and Al Barker, and then apparently this guy, I don't know why he came along, but he's here. I'll just move you off to the side. You get out of the frame. You're not one of the cool guys. These are all chicks. I just realized that one of the ladies, I didn't realize they were all women. One of the ladies is gonna go up there and break him out and bring him down. Wait, couldn't he just fucking run? What's the worst that could happen? You guys not give a shit? Or all right, he's out. That was the dumbest shit I have ever seen. Okay, whatever. Let's go on to the next one. That was so stupid. Okay, so I came to the city to turn in Dust King, right? The problem is that when I showed up, I tried to drop off the Dust King with the Shek guy holding him, and apparently the Shek and the United Nations, or the Okronites, they hate each other. And so they saw him, and then they tried killing him, and then now I've massacred 6 or so Okron guys. But that gave me a cool disguise. Anyway, so even though I'm hostile with these people, I'm hoping wearing that disguise, I should just be able to walk in, and then they would be like, whoa, it's one of us, whoa. And then I just turn myself in, and they're like, whoa, it's not one of us. Here's $35,000. But you never know. I mean, it probably won't work. I just wanted to point out that I attempted to turn myself in, and it was not successful. Not very successful indeed. Ah! All right, I'm in Black Desert City. As you can tell, kind of a shithole. It's kind of bad, but there is some ups here. 1, it's full of skeletons. 2, it's full of insane like tech weapon stuff. And that's what I need for... I got like the coalition of little dorky guys, right? Standing behind the big hunky women. And I'm going to give them crossbows. I've realized that the best way to take care of cannibals is don't fucking get near them. Like, have a vanguard, but if you can take them out from a distance with like crossbows, that's the way to go. I know here, there's like ridiculous crossbows. Also, I recruited all these dudes, and they all suck. None of them are good. Look at their stats. 4 attack. Oh my god. 2 attack. -2 attack. Like, they all suck ass. Look at these. Eagles crosses. Eagles crosses. These are like the best in the game. $22,000. I'm not paying that. I refuse. Okay. What's the other alternative here? I got the recruits that I got there. I immediately brought them home and started training them in stealth and lock picking. And you can train them for being peeping toms, you know. So now, I mean, they have level 99 in sifting through your garbage and finding your soiled underwear and sniffing it. That's what they're really good at. I'm gonna run these guys through hell and get them back to the scrap house, and they are gonna steal everything and then fucking run out of there. The whole reason I did all that is because these bows that I want for these guys, these little nerds that are using these crossbows that suck ass. And the crossbows that they have here, they're 25,000 cats. And they're like triple, quadruple the damage. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I started to pay for it, and then I realized I'm fucking out of cash basically at this point. All the money from all the teeth pulling I've done, all the thousands of teeth I have yanked out of semi-conscious people to sell. Why are these people buying teeth? I don't know. You know, that's capitalism for you. If there's a need in the market, then I'm willing to fill it, you know. So if they want to buy teeth, I'll give them teeth. I don't know what they're doing with them, but all the teeth I pulled bought me 3, count them, 3 bows. That's what I'm here to steal. That is a lot of fucking people. Scum save. Scum save. None of these fucking boxes are full. What? This is the whole reason I came over here. All these boxes are empty. I just found out you can hack this fucking thing through from 12 feet away. Oh, damn, some nice stuff. I'm gonna empty out everything and just, dude, those Eagles crosses. Holy crap. Ooh, engineering research. I fucking need that. Holy crap. And let me get down into my I'm stealing shit position, where this guy's looking dead ass at me but has no idea. Ah! I hate to be that guy to cut things off before there's a payoff, but I've ran into a roadblock here. I still have like 3 operations to do before I even launch an attack, but this is ending up getting really long, and my daughter got RSV, so daycare's closed down, and I did want to upload something this week because I have other stuff I'm contractually obligated to work on next week. And if you were there for the beginning of last video, I did promise that this video was gonna be a Kenshi, so I had to, but don't worry, I'll finish this, and the next one will have better production value, because this one had to get wrapped up all of a sudden, so I wasn't able to tie up loose ends and such, right? And to end this one, though, I am going to show you one of my failed operations. Every society, you know, you don't just win everything. You lose some things. And in this instance, I had an operation that failed horribly. Take a look. What I'm trying to do is just put down a footprint, just like a little base where I can get just the bare essentials to keep me going. And then I can start specializing and training and formulating a plan. But the problem is that I apparently set up shop next to these people that trade like nothing. They have no variety. And so I was like, hey, you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to set up, I'm going to colonize. I'll send out little groups of people here and there and everywhere to be ambassadors to my civilization. So you might be looking at this person going, man, they are really, where are they running off to? I have this motherfucker running all the way across the map into the great desert to Shobatai, the beautiful jewel of the great desert itself. They'll keep an eye on the markets there, and I'll be able to buy and sell, send stuff back whenever I want. Okay, something tells me that my ambassador has ran into some problems, because this was a single person running through the desert, and now it's turned into about 35. All right, so tough news. My ambassador got enslaved.
Later that same evening.
Turns out the cannibals that kidnapped me got into a fight with the other cannibals, and then I came back and checked in on this character. She was just standing in the middle of a field surrounded by dead or close to dead cannibals. So I just decided to make a run for it. Got an arrow sticking out of my neck, but that's a small price to pay for this diplomatic mission to the desert. Watch this, watch this. I'm gonna cause some shit. Gotta get the cannibals over here. Ooh, got the cannibals all pissed off. All right, now let's lead them into the city. You know, let's just go ahead and see what happens. It's just sad. This is a sad way to sustain myself. I'm actually ashamed.
Ouch. The hell is your problem? Freaking bugger. Go away. I ain't going back to politics. Be off with ya. No more damn politics. I am fed up with politics. Had enough, see? No more shit in politics. I am fed up with politics. Just a bunch of idiots lying to each other. No more of it for me. Go away. You won't take me back. Ain't going back ya here. I am fed up with politics. Had enough, see? One quick question. Israel or Palestine?
Yeah!